Hey there, and welcome back to Dakota News Now. It is now time for another edition of Owning Your Outdoors, and joining me as always is Doug Schroeder from Lewis. And Doug, this week it looks like we're talking about tropicals.
We are. With the great weather you're giving us and the warm temps, it's time to talk about tropicals. Tropicals will like it here now.
Yep, with the warmer weather.
Yes. It has been a little bit too cold, but they're finally here and a lot of fun to plant in containers. And it gives you a lot of different options to be different than your neighbor with the geranium and the spike.
Right, because I was going to say we have a lot of color, a lot of variation here.
A lot of color. I'm just going to go through some of my favorite categories. The first being grass. Purple fountain grass is king here. Everybody loves it. It has that beautiful plume and purple color, and it's a great thriller for any pot. But there are many other kinds of grasses. I have the little tut papyrus. I have some spiral rush and some soft rush here. One of my new favorites, we just started having it last year, is vertigo purple fountain grass. You see how it arches. So a lot of different options in grass. And also, cordyline is considered a grass. So lots to choose from.
Any of these could be a good thriller for your pot, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Cannas, lots of different colors, leaf color. I've also many times used mandevilla. You can take and use an obelisk or just something so it can grow up. It gives you a great thriller in your pot. And even a monopot of a hibiscus.
I was going to say, it looks like it's getting ready to flower there too.
It is. It's light in the sun. One of my favorite new items, and what we're going to talk about today, is a new line of calla lilies. They have some phenomenal colors to them.
Oh yeah.
They make a great thriller. I've done a couple examples of what you can do in some of your containers, and it gives really a whole different look to your patio container, and will make you completely different than neighbors. This variety is called Be My, and I think there's 6 different colors within the line.
I was going to say, that's got just some nice purple and reddish hues to it, just real beautiful.
Right. So just come on down, take a look. We have all the colors and something different for your container this year.
Now for tropicals, do we need to think about watering them any differently than normal?
Water, fertilize, you always want to fertilize them. Remember the key with tropicals, which promise me we won't get cold temps again, 40 degrees. If it gets below 40 degrees, you want to bring them in.
And I think we're at the point of the season where we're going to be above 40 degrees coming in at night.
Yep, and that's great. So time to plant them. They'll love it. They love full sun. If you have a lot of sunny exposure, I recommend tropicals.
Doug, any other tips about tropicals?
As we always say, Aaron, the soil. If you're going to plant it, yep. And replace the fertilizer. I recommend fertilizing once a week.
All right. Great tips, great advice from Doug here this morning. We're going to have all this information online at dakotanewsnow.com after the show. Make sure you stick around. Doug, thank you very much. Fastcast coming up next.